I know it's just a matter of time before Germany follows suit in this new trend in the West of deporting asylum seekers to a third world country. Italy has an agreement with Albania, and United Kingdom, precisely UK, has an agreement with Rwanda. And we can already see the way the Rwanda plan is playing out in the UK, people's human rights being abused, and even the Labour saying that if they win the election on the 4th of July, that they will scrap the bill. And we can equally see that a lot of people are going to court already, filing for them to be released. Some have been released. Some are even filing that their rights are being abused. So now we come to Germany. The German government will continue to study asylum procedures in other countries, hoping to find a model for its own use, meaning that Germany is watching out for what is happening with UK's Rwanda bill and what is happening with Italy and Albania's agreement for them to find their own model. Italy's agreement with Albania and the UK's with Rwanda were among the models already reviewed, meaning that Germany already reviewed the model that UK has with Rwanda and Italy has with Albania. Chancellor Olaf Scholz has assured German state leaders that an examination of asylum procedures in third countries will continue, meaning that they will continue to review it, follow it up, examine it until they find a perfect third world country that is okay for them. Then they will try to negotiate with this country. That is what it will be. There's a firm agreement to continue the process. Olaf Scholz said Thursday evening after a meeting with state premiers in Berlin. Scholz added that he intends to present its proposal at the federal and 16 state government leaders' next meeting in December. So the German Prime Minister is already saying that he will present it at the federal and the 16 state government leaders' next meeting in December. So their next meeting is in December. He is going to present this to the federal and the 16 state government leaders. What procedures are being reviewed? Prior to Thursday's meeting, the states had called for review of concrete models for asylum processing in third countries. So the Interior Minister had consulted experts about reviewing asylum claims in third world countries. This was mainly based on the UK's plans for asylum procedures in Rwanda and Italy's agreement for asylum procedures in Albania. The majority of experts, however, were skeptical about the transferability to Germany, pointing to the higher legal and practical hurdles. So it means that Germany is paying close attention to it because of the high legal and practical hurdles. So they are watching out the way it's going with Rwanda, the way it's going between Italy and Albania and the UK and Rwanda, so that they will not get it wrong. Scholz did not want to speculate on which model could be used for Germany. It will now be carefully examined further, he said. Interior Minister Nancy Faeser said the third country processing of asylum claims could be a building block in Germany migration policy, but she added it would not fundamentally change the migration situation in Germany or impact the number of people seeking asylum in the country. It is also unclear if they are a country prepared to accept asylum seekers from Germany. What the Premier said. Lower Saxon Premier Stephen Weil of Olaf Scholz center-left Social Democrat remains skeptical of outsourcing the processing of requests for asylum. The expert hearing had raised a whole series of questions, he said. He advised caution to all those who assume that such an investigation must lead to a positive result. So this Premier in Lower Saxon is already saying that after everything they have heard from the experts, their people must apply caution and should not think that by examining or following up this UK and Rwanda plan and Italy and Albania, they should not expect any positive result. Ex-Premier Boris Rhein, a member of the Conservative Christian Democrat Union, on the other hand, was convinced that the federal and state governments will not stop at experts' opinion but will now present models and concrete proposals for implementation. Ryan spoke of a milestone on the way to determining a practical model for Germany. So it's only time will tell. It means that Germany has this on the table. They are just trying to find a perfect third world country that they can have an agreement with, that will agree to taking asylum seekers from Germany, or that they will be deporting people, asylum seekers, to these countries for their asylum case to be processed there. So it's only time will tell. When they now finally have this meeting in December, they have an agreement, they find a model. We will equally see what the model is going to be all about.